Hey viewers, what is up? I'm Liquid, and I wanted to show you the reveal trailer from Black Ops 3. Kind of wanted to play it a little bit while I was discussing it, and of course, a lot of us that are Call of Duty players or have been Call of Duty players in the past or futuristically hoping for the, I guess, future of this franchise. You know, this is like the one trailer that everyone's wanting to see because this is what multiplayer is going to be. And obviously, this is where it starts. So, tomorrow, of course, they'll announce a little bit more and they will get into actual gameplay of people actually playing it outside of the people that were, I guess, testing it out and throwing together the trailer and all this good stuff. So, this is the first time I actually watched it. I kind of skimmed through it a little bit. Now, I figured I would do this and kind of start and stop it a little bit. We're going to actually turn down the audio a little bit. But you, of course, can watch the full trailer without me talking and all that good stuff over on Call of Duty's YouTube. But I just kind of wanted to pull this up because, I mean, just graphics-wise, it looks awesome. The guns, they've been, they just look really clean. The hit detection is, the one thing that you'll always, kind of look at. Now, this, I guess, this part right here of the trailer, already, I guess, within 20 seconds into the trailer, you're like, okay, there is wall running. And it actually looks like it's pretty, it looks cool. I mean, it's not like, stupid EXO dodging, diving, dipping, whatever. The good thing is I could see with shooting someone, if you're on the ground, shooting someone that's running on the wall, they can't really dodge you. They can keep running on the wall, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of issues with the wall running. It does add a different feature. And then, of course, the freaking dunk of knives is just a little, Destiny-ish with the Destiny Titan. Of course, the shotgun. I'm hoping that they actually make shotguns and snipers and everything, a little bit more usable. That has, a one-shot pistol again, as they had in COD. Did he had, a 4-man feed with that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Had, a 4-man feed. And, of course, sniping. If they have a good sniping game, it's going to be fun as well. So, it just looks like it's... I don't know. It's a little. I think it's going to bring back the old feel of COD, and it's going to give you a lot of different ways to kill people, like the wall running and everything. Yet again, it could throw off some people, but I guess I'm going to stop it here for a second. So the crossbow, not the crossbow. Technically, it's a bow and arrow. Well, it's kind of crossbow, whatever. Anyways, the bow itself, it kind of adds a different dimension of shooting someone. The double-fisted knives coming in just adds a little extra, a wow factor. You can kind of slam in. It's kind of the same factor of stomping someone in Advanced Warfare. Now, obviously, stomping someone eventually gets kind of old. I'm sure all this stuff eventually will get old, but the combinations of Call of Duty, if you can get a Call of Duty game where you get many different ways to kill someone. You have, the one-shot pistols, you have the snipers, you have shotguns, you have everything flowing together. There's nothing stupid OP. I know eventually, all on the release of Advanced Warfare, we had BALs that were just stupid overpowered. And, of course, now the speakeasies and everything from the variation, the variant guns are just not, they were never a great idea. It was a cool idea, but it was never great. It's just like MW2 and throwing one-man army in there. There's just a lot of things that you can abuse of the guns, and it just makes things so hard to balance. So I think if they can balance guns across the board, and it makes it where everyone wants to use almost every gun in the game, we're going to start seeing YouTubers like myself say, hey, let's go for, if there's a DNA Moab nuke kind of streak, then we'll go for those, which I highly doubt that there's going to be a nuke in this game due to the fact Treyarch's always been about team-based games, not about the individual. And I think with that, score streaks and no really stupid crazy kill streaks that you can camp for or cap a lot of stuff for is going to be here. I just hope that they put in really good perks and really good score streaks in the game, so kind of playing some more of it. And of course, this one's more like a foul, single shot. The pistol looks cool. I kind of, if you look at him whenever he jumps over the wall, his hand actually is turning. It has a cool factor to it. It just looks cool. And of course, the tomahawk's back, if you didn't see that earlier. Just the guns, the mechanics of the game looks really, really smooth and clean. I have not seen anything that's completely disappointing yet. Now, it comes to how the game. Okay, now this is pretty badass. This is a little Crisis-ish to me. Like I don't know if y'all played Crisis 3 or any of that. This kind of has that like feel of some weird mechanized, crazy something kind of suit. But outside of that, there's nothing really too crazy. Now, of course, it comes down to how it actually feels and plays and the longevity of the game. I think this game's by just a few like looks of multiplayer finally, I feel like it can be, at least a year-long game. And I say year-long game as in, from start to finish of the whole year, it'll be fine. Now, it's a matter of how they do skill-based matchmaking. They've talked about skill-based matchmaking not being a big factor. They're going to do connection first and then skill. I think that's the biggest concern with us. Now, also having PS4 DLC content first, I'm excited. I hate the Xbox One for COD. I can play other Xbox games, but I just do not like it for COD. It just doesn't have that good feel. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's because the people on the PlayStation suck. Honestly, it's not that the people on PlayStation suck. Xbox has great clans and all. That's cool. PlayStation has just as good of clans. The problem comes down to that the exclusive content has made more people always be on Xbox, and then you also have a lot worse people. Like, since there's so many more people that own PlayStations, like, I don't think the Xbox community understands how many consoles are sold for PS4 versus the Xbox One. So you actually have this, you have this really high skill game, like skill gap in both, I guess, consoles. Now, Xbox, of course, after you leave that, you go into the pub section of just whoever else. PlayStation's lower end of average to lower end gamers are just like a lot more of them because there's just so many more people that play on the PlayStation. They own the console, and you can argue that all day long until you're freaking blue in the face. It's just never going to be, both. Okay, we don't want to click on that. But yeah, no matter how you look at it, it's always going to be like that. So, of course, the kill streak's a little false of that. You can shoot underwater. Just the multiplayer, dude. I have good feelings about it. They bring some kind of like this little energizing thing. Hold on, let's get back to it. Where was it at? This gun right here where he like pulses them. It's like an electroshock. That shit's like zombied. It's like finally they have the Wonder Waffle in Call of Duty. I was like, dude, that actually looks pretty badass. Just sit there and zaps them and everything. So I think Treyarch is going to bring their A game. We have yet to see anything with zombies, and that's what a lot of people's like, worst case is I'll get it for zombies. Black Ops 3 is going to bring their A game, and I think Treyarch is going to bring back Call of Duty. So, of course, the beta, from what I heard, is PlayStation first in August, and then after that, it'll be Xbox One sometime. I don't know. I actually didn't even watch the announcement stuff for Sony, and that's whenever they, kind of released a little bit. And then, of course, more will be tomorrow, so if you didn't catch any of this stuff, you can always check it out. But that's just some thoughts and ideas on the game, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want more Call of Duty or any other video, or any other games, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. I did art today. We're going to be uploading that later. Call of Duty, of course, we'll probably have some more after tomorrow's video. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. And until next time, guys, I'm Liquid, and I'm out.